Have you ever walked by someone and thought to yourself, wow, that person smells really great? To me, that's one of the best compliments you can receive, and that's why I wear Riddle Oil. Riddle Oil has given me so many compliments throughout the years, and so many people love it because it's not overpowering and it lasts all day. Millions of people wear fragrances throughout their daily lives, but finding your fragrance can be really difficult. Riddle makes it easy. Riddle's oils react with your body's own chemistry to enhance your own natural scent. It was founded in 2013 in Venice Beach, California by Chelsea Vogue. She created this scent after getting many compliments from a scent that she wore every day, which turned out to be her original Riddle Oil scent. It's cruelty-free, vegan, and non-toxic. It's so popular among so many because it lasts all day and it's one of the best smells that you can smell. In the next 4 to 6 minutes, I'll explain why Riddle Oil has become so popular over the years. I'll start off with how I found Riddle Oil, and then I'll go over the history of why it was created and who created it. And then we're going to talk about how the Riddle Oil works with your body. And finally, we'll do why it's very beneficial to find your signature scent. Once I found Riddle Oil, I never looked back. I started off by sitting at a fire one day, and all I could smell was the smoke and the food around me. And then all of a sudden, I got the best smell I could ever smell, and I had to know what it was. I asked the girl who had just passed by what she was wearing, and she told me it was Riddle Oil. I immediately pulled out my phone, started researching, and placed an order that night. I started off by getting the sample kit so I could smell all the 7 fragrances that they have. I landed on the original oil. It became my favorite, and I wore it every single day. As I wore it, my friends were asking me, "What are you wearing? It smells so great." And I told them, Riddle Oil. So they all went out and bought their own things of Riddle Oil, and they loved it just as much as I did, and it became all of our signature scents. 99.3% of customers are returning customers, and they love Riddle Oil. Chelsea's passion for Riddle Oil and creating fragrances really shines through in her company. She started off with just a childhood dream of just creating fragrances at an apothecary, and she would put oils together, and it just became a fun thing for her to do. In her later years of life, she decided that she wanted to do it again, so she created a scent, and it became the original oil scent, and she wore it every single day, and she would go to coffee shops and out in public, and she would constantly get complimented. She realized people loved that scent just as much as she did. So she decided to make a website for it and convince one of her friends to put it in their boutique. Riddle Oil started taking off, but it really took off when a fashion designer was in a French Vogue magazine. The interviewer asked her, "What scent are you wearing?" And she said, Riddle Oil. And since then, Chelsea knew that that's where her career was going. The original Riddle Oil is a pheromone oil. And this pheromone oil reacts with your body's chemistry by reacting with hormones, diet, health, your genetics. So Riddle Oil reacts differently on every single person who wears it. So when I wear it, it would smell different than when you wore it. That's why it's so unique. It's not overpowering, and it really does last all day. The more you move, the more your body heats up, the more you'll smell it, and the more those around you will smell it. Riddle Oil's main goal is for their scent to make you more confident in yourself. Finding a signature scent can be exhausting. I've been there, done that. I mean, I went years trying to find the signature scent. And once I found it, I seriously never looked back. And it's really important to find your signature scent because your scent reacts with how people remember you. So smells react with your brain, and it creates a memory, good or bad, hopefully good. And once these people have this memory, every time they smell that smell, they'll think of you. This can help create your own personal brand with just a scent, which is wild. This subtle scent brings on many compliments. That's why in the last 2 to 4 minutes, I've explained to you how I found the scent, why it was created, who created it, why it reacts with your body and the way it reacts with your body, and why having a signature scent is so important. Next time you're out there looking for your signature scent, remember Riddle Oil and its uniqueness and how it reacts with every single person's different bodies.